All right, I have this Troy-Bilt mower that when I put the battery in it, I thought the battery was dead, but I put my jumper pack onto it and it still wouldn't crank over. You see where it stops at. And that's usually a sign of the valves need to be adjusted. So we're going to show you how to do that today on a 17.5 horse Briggs Stratton motor. Alright, first thing, we want to take the lights out because there's no plugs, so you just got to take them out of take the lights out of the hood. I place them back beside the gas tank so it doesn't get messed up if you move it. And then bring the hood halfway back and out. It comes right off. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, pull my spark plug and pull my spark plug wire off and take my spark plug out, because you're going to need that out. And that's a 5/8 socket or your spark plug socket. All right. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, and these are 3/8 bolts. We're gonna take this valve cover off. Oh, wrong way. Uh-oh. I think my battery's getting a little weak. There. Alright, now gotta get something to tap on that and break the seal. Alright, I took a little pry bar, took a hammer, beat on it, in which you're going to need gasket resealer. Gasket sealer to reseal that again. So if you don't have that, don't do that until you get that. Alright, what I did is I put my pin into the piston. You want to be careful when it comes back. See right now? It's come back one and it's still moving the valves. Go one more time. When you fill the piston, comes to the very top. It would be the top of your valves right here. When your pin comes out and maxes before it comes back in, that's a perfect spot you want to be. You see how they're loose? And that's how we're going to be adjusting them. And make sure you don't break your pin, or you can use a pencil. Don't break it in there. It will catch. Alright, when we go do these, you will need your spacers. You need a 6mm or 0.600 or 0.006 and 0.004. Your top one would be the 0.006 and your bottom one would be the 0.004. And as you see, pretty loose. That shouldn't slide that easy. So we're going to do some adjustment on it, which you would need the T Allen wrench deals would be a T27 and a 16 millimeter wrench. And you just go ahead and loosen the center one up. Get your spacer, put it between there. And it should kind of feel like a tension like a magnet. Once you see how it's staying there, which will be pretty close. Tighten that center one up again. Just be careful you don't overdo it and strip them out. Alright, now we're going to do the bottom one, which that's 4.004. Let's see. I already loosened it, which there was a lot of play already, so looks pretty good. And you want to hold your wrench on that nut and tighten the center one up. And it don't take much. If these are just a little bit out of adjustment, usually it messes with them. Alright, we're going to head and get the spark plug put back in. We're going to see if it's going to start. Usually I don't have a problem getting the spark plugs in, but yeah, I had a little difficult time that round. And what I'm going to do, we'll put the spark plug in, we'll hook the wire up, and it starts, we'll just shut it back down, because we don't want to leave it running without that valve cover gasket on it too long, because it'll dump gas or oil all over the place. So let's see if it's going to start. Yes, it does. So adjusting valves is what it needed. As you see, it's a little smoky in here because it hasn't ran in a little while. So we'll let the smoke clear out for a little bit. Alright, all I do is I just put a little bit on my finger. You could use whatever you want. It's just easier for me to do the finger. And you gotta be thick. You don't want it too thick because you don't want it to get inside the motor neither. Plugging things up. Just a nice little fine. All you got to do is seal it. And I did clean off some of the old gasket sealer that was on it. Now, before you start this mower, you got to let it set and let this seal up better. So we're going to go ahead and get the valve cover back on. Because all the valves are adjusted right now. It all starts and does like it needs to. And you don't have to use gasket sealer. You can get a gasket for it, but normally I have bad luck with the gaskets. So my best thing is I've always had luck with the gasket sealer. You gotta make sure it's somewhat tight. Alright. And that's how you adjust your valves. And don't forget to put your hood back on and your lights. Just sets on there. Let it fall down on. And don't forget to put your lights back on. In there. And there you go. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.